Wait,
Hey,
Hi,
yo!
Justin.
is that how we're starting every episode now?
I
What?
think we need to.
Larry just screams, "Hey yo!"
I got finessed, bro. All right, whatever. This,
Cheers,
dude,
spin time.
I'm not watching this Yankees game either. Fuck the Yankees. Fuck the Guardians. Fuck all of them.
Yeah, who really cares, honestly? All the teams in there are trash.
All I care about is right here.
What? What about the muffins?
I'm talking about MLB, dude. You know the Muffins are part of the MLB, Muffin League Baseball.
Baseball.
I was thinking about that stuff when I was driving home. Okay, ready. Hold on.
Should be the A's new name, the Muffins. Bro,
Um,
no. No. Stop it. Just stop it.
I'm on a run to defeat every team possible with the Astros right here.
Yeah, it's not that hard. It's MLB The Show, bro.
No, I beat all the All-Star teams. I beat the old school teams, and then now I'm starting with the Giants.
MLB The Show, bro. It's not that hard.
Wait, what game mode are you playing?
Play now. He's a play now king.
I'm on dynamic. Okay.
Oh, you're on dynamic now?
I'll
Wow.
put the asterisk.
Improvement.
All right, we can start.
Waiting on your chair spin.
Whose chair spin? My chair spin? Oh, my stupid chair. And welcome back to the Muffin.
That's the chair spin that you're going to use?
Welcome back to the oven, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 3 of the Muffin podcast. My name is Larry Stirrups, and introduce you guys, bro. Dude, bro, you act like time on a podcast. Introduce yourself.
Well, they know who we are. They know who the hosts are.
Yeah, you got to introduce me, bro. Like,
All right,
what is this?
we have a special guest with us today. If you could introduce your name, your
Very
position.
special.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jacob. They call me Shohei Fat Tawny. I'm a PO, trying to learn how to play first base again after, 5 years?
I practiced that in the mirror before coming on. He said, they call me Shohei Fat Tony.
Bro, why you bashing on me, man? Like, we're only like, what, 30 seconds in on this?
You're not even Asian, buddy.
What?
Who said anything about Asian?
Shohei?
Hey, my slugging percentage is better than yours. That's all I know right now.
Wait, it's been one game though.
Hey, still better than his. Still better than his. More RBIs. Slugging percentage is better.
On base,
All I'm gonna say.
that's all that matters.
Okay,
He got plunked
minus
twice.
500. Minus 500.
Huh?
Minus 500. It's all good. It'll get up.
Mine is higher. But
Oh
all right.
God. That's what this show is gonna be about. This entire episode is just these two going at it.
I'm gonna be his biggest hater. It's okay.
He's very good at baseball. He's so good.
All right, that kind of just leads into the first introduction. You want to just say like a fun fact about yourself, how you ended up on the Muffins,
Let's
and
see.
sort of just any baseball background.
Let's see. Fun fact. I mean, I guess the fun fact is that I love to cook. I mean, if you can't tell by my stomach, I mean, shoot, I eat pretty good. Honestly, and I was watching the episodes last night prior. Larry, you think you're the best casual eater? Bro, I'd take you out any day.
I actually don't think you would, but
No, I think I would. I'll have to
What's
set
your
that
favorite
up.
thing to cook?
Ooh,
everything.
I got one of those uni ovens, so I've been making a
Love it all.
bunch of pizza. Pizza, chicken
Okay.
wings, whole thing. Pretty much anything but seafood. I don't mix seafood.
No, shocker.
What's that supposed to mean?
Because seafood's supposed to be healthy.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's gonna be a rough time. Let's see. let's see how I heard about the Muffins. I mean, Kevin's been trying to get me on there since they first started, and I was in Nebraska, and I had to keep on telling him, no, I'm not even in the state. Literally, he texted me in December, hey, you playing for us? Dude, I'm still in school in Nebraska. Wait till I'm done. So that's pretty much how I heard about it. Baseball background, I played high school with Kevin and Larry when Kevin was a little 4'11" pipsqueak. Um, and then let's see, went to Laney for 3 years, pitched there, became a certified PO. And then went to Bell University in Omaha, Nebraska for the last 2 years. So now back home and starting work, I think, next week, actually.
It's crazy.
I know. What was the transition from Laney to Nebraska?
I mean, other than being halfway across the U.S. and like a different culture out there, I mean, honestly, the style of play, it really wasn't that different. I mean, you just go in there, you do the same old grind because it's NAIA, which is glorified junior college. I mean, practice what 5, 6 days a week, had 5 a.m. lifts, and
Jeez.
it was a lot of fun. I mean, got to meet a lot of cool guys. Had teammates from Japan, Australia, Canada, kind of everywhere.
China?
What's that?
China?
China? No.
Jeez, that was a snap call, but he said no.
No.
He said no, I didn't talk to any of them.
We didn't have any. We did have a lot of Chinese actually exchange students at the school, so it was kind of cool.
That's sick. But I'm talking about like baseball though. Like what was
Oh, baseball? No. It was we had 2 Japanese guys. I think I played with like 6 guys from Japan in the last 5 years.
but
It's kind
what
of
was
cool to see the different styles though.
yeah. But what was like the baseball environment? Like what was it? Because I'm sure for a lot of people tuning in too, some people potentially want to go to junior college. None of I don't know if Justin has or not. Me and Kevin have not played college ball, so like what is the transition between junior college to wait, what division was?
NAIA.
Yeah, what was that transition? Was like the competition different? Was like the environment different?
So I have to say the jump from junior college and high school, that was a big difference for me because high school I was throwing what 78 to like 80 for pitching,
Yeah,
and in college that's
high school.
absolute. What's that?
You said how hard in high school?
That's 78 to 80.
Calling cat.
What are
Oh
you
my
thinking it was?
Dude, you were throwing 73 to 74, 75, man.
My senior year, yeah, because my arm was shot.
Oh, but so junior year he threw
So junior year, I was throwing hard junior year.
Kevin, I need some confirmation.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
Yeah.
Junior
He
year
was too
was way
busy.
too
He was too
long.
busy messing around with Owen in the outfield. It's all good.
Oh, actually, I was the starting second baseman.
Were you? No, I thought
Oh
it
no,
was
I
Devin.
was the
You were.
third
I thought you were
baseman.
left field. I thought you were left field.
I was third baseman for the
Oh,
playoff
because
game.
Marty played first base. That's right.
Yeah,
I don't know.
long time ago.
No, but I was like 75 to 78. Like I could ramp it up, but starting I do tone it down a little bit. But yeah, when I got to college, they realized literally first pitch I threw was a splitter and it went 450 feet. Very first pitch. It was a
Yeah.
bounce back from Fresno State first baseman and
Jeez.
just absolutely unloaded. So that was my welcome to college. So I had to learn how to hit spots, and then finally just was like, oh, learn how to hit a spot now. So let's just max intent.
Sick.
But then when I got to the NAIA school, Bellevue University, they were ranked what I think top 20 in the nation. So everyone at the school there knew that they were there for a reason and knew that they were good. So it was kind of nice because I feel like sometimes you get on these teams and you have people that think that, oh, I'm top dog, like no one can touch me, like they're the best player in the world. Like as my coaches just say, your shit doesn't stink. At this school, everyone knew like, hey, we're here for a reason. everyone brings something to the table. It's not just one guy that carries an entire team. But competition level is kind of cool though, because at NAIA there's a lot less rules than NCAA. So if someone like there's a team called Southeastern, they're the number one team in the nation. Half their team are MLB like minor league baseball player bounce backs, as long as they're 1 year removed. So last year we saw a guy throwing 103.
Oh my God. That's insane.
Yeah. And I think one of the guys on that team actually got drafted by the Giants in like one of the later rounds. But he started against us and he was like the pitcher of the year.
I throw 103 my left hand.
Well, why'd you choose Nebraska?
If I'm being honest, my only offers were out there. So I had Morningside University up in, I believe it's Sioux City, Iowa. So it's maybe about 2 hours north of Omaha.
Mhm.
I had another school called York, which is about,
The chocolate?
yeah, pretty much. But it honestly reminded me of like Radiator Springs because I went on a visit there, and literally there was just one stoplight in the middle of the town, nothing else
Oh my
there.
God.
It was just like, dude, I cannot do this for 2 more years. So this school was literally in Omaha, bunch of people. So it was honestly it was super nice, and plus I've never really been on a true winning program, so I was like I kind of want to experience it, even if I play or don't. So it was a lot of fun though.
How did the recruiting process go? Did they like come out and watch you play, or was it just like, did they see your highlights and reach out, or how'd that work?
So honestly, recruiting is kind of weird because you just get these random texts from random phone numbers saying like, "Hey, I'm so and so from this school," and I got this text actually from our coach, Dwayne Monlix, after a start, and I was telling my friends, I was like, "Yeah, dude, where's Bellevue?" And they're like, "Wait, Bellevue? Like the Bellevue University NAIA?" And so I was like, "Okay." And a lot of it's just kind of word of mouth, and usually if you have someone that like was really good from a program at one school,
Mhm.
they'll reach out back to that school to see what else they can feed from. So they had a pitcher that was from Laney College named McGrain Pleasure, and he was one of their aces the year before I got there. So they decided to reach out, and I was the only one that really was kind of responding back. So it's kind of like sometimes you hear something, sometimes you don't. Originally, my first choice was actually going to be Colorado State Pueblo, but I had a concussion and then kind of didn't perform as well after, and they just kind of ghosted you. So
Shit.
it's kind of a weird process because they gave me a week to decide for Bellevue, and I had to call up all the schools and tell them like, "Hey, get your final offer in, or else I'm accepting." So it's kind of an interesting but kind of scary process because you don't really know who's watching, and it can happen at any moment.
Yeah, that's super interesting. I always wondered how that worked when it's like a team from like a random part in the country, especially at that level NAIA as
Mm.
opposed to like Division 1 where it's like all this like the big schools with like the big funding. So that's super interesting.
Yeah.
Did you do any showcases like in college?
Uh, I got nominated for one, but I didn't get selected. Like
Hmm.
my coach put me up there as like one of the people for college, but they only selected 3 people, and I got left off. So actually, no, I actually never have done a showcase in my life, except for
Oh,
maybe like a tryout for like a league. So
okay.
yeah,
And you still got picked up? That's
still
pretty
somehow
cool.
managed. I feel like being a pitcher though is a little bit easier because it's every school needs pitching. Like there's not one team you can name that doesn't say they don't have enough pitching. So
How did you pitch out there? Like, how'd you do?
you know, uh, I threw 3 innings in 2 years. Our coach is very heavily on starting pitchers. They were trying to develop me into a long relief role, but we never really got the opportunity, unfortunately. But uh, I liked it out there. I mean, the ball flies a lot, especially where we played. Our field dimensions were, I think it was like 380 dead center, 390 dead center, and like 310 down the lines with the wind blowing straight out. So anything in the air was pretty much gone. It's kind of interesting to also see like the different styles. Like it's much more country hardball out there. They like throwing a lot of fastballs, especially in the Midwest. Um, I don't know. It was a different style because out here I've noticed like it's a little bit more of like, oh, we're gonna be a little bit more crafty. There's gonna be a little bit more flair out there. It's just straight up, you're playing hardball. There's no, you go attack, you don't pitch around, um, and it's very fundamental based.
Okay. And you mentioned how you were going to be turned into a long relief. Is
Hmm.
that what you see yourself as? Like if you had to reevaluate yourself as a pitcher?
Yes and no. I mean, at Laney, I did both. I long relieved. I closed for a second. I started my last 2 years. So, I mean, I feel like that's kind of my nice part is that like I was kind of an innings eater. So I can eat a bunch of innings up. I can, if you need me to ramp up the velo, I can ramp it up now to about 84, 85. But like like for NAIA, that's not particularly hard. That's about average. But so last year I've been kind of on a velo journey trying to climb up, which I think I maxed out at 86. So technically not particularly hard, but I mean, I don't know for some people that is, but I mean, yeah, I mean, it's just I don't really see myself having like a role of like a reliever or starter. I feel like I can kind of fit into kind of whenever's needed, per se.
Makes sense. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Because I know that back in high school, it was always you starting. And
Yep.
then I guess now, like on the Muffins, after your first start in how long?
Oh, 2 years.
Yeah, how'd you feel?
I felt
I just
gassed. I'm
hold
I'm
on.
be honest. I
Just
felt
for
gassed.
just for some background context, fall season opener was this Saturday. It was like what, 3 days ago. Jake started the game for us and he went 4 innings. I think gave up two runs.
Yep.
Yeah, on what, 4 hits, had like
Four
three
Ks and two
or
walks.
4 Ks.
The
Yeah.
Wait, give me 1 second.
A few moments later.
What I missed?
Oh, we're back. No.
Oh, we went on you.
No, you didn't miss anything. Yeah, we just waited. Um, yeah, so I was just gonna go over how you felt, from your most recent start and what it feels like to be kind of like pitching.
It was fun. I'm being 100% honest. It was so much fun. I mean, Larry caught me all through high school. So, or not, well, my senior year of high school. So it was just kind of like, it felt like a little reunion. I mean, I feel like improved since high school. And we had a little bit more fun this time about than in high school. But
Still,
um,
still rusty, but we'll get there.
we're getting there. We're getting there. I just need to throw a couple splitters in the dirt and we'll be good. Maybe block a curveball next time so it doesn't hit the umpire in the face.
Bro, you spiked that thing like 20 feet in front of
Yeah,
home.
your job is to block.
There's no runners on. You really think I'm gonna try to get hurt?
Yeah,
Block
Justin, for reference, I spiked a curveball 50 feet and he let it go
that
and
ball
it hit the
wasn't
umpire square in the face.
maybe 40 feet.
Ooh, that's
So
rough.
not a good look. Not a good look.
Was he squeezing you the rest of the day?
The umpire was really good. He was very
I don't
consistent.
know on that 3-2 pitch, that one lefty.
Yeah, I definitely could have stuck it better. But don't worry. I brought my glove out to Merced. I'm definitely trying to break it and get it squishier.
But no, I mean it was fun. I mean I enjoyed it. It was good to be back out. I mean I think what killed me was the long inning that we had
Yeah.
because I didn't throw at all. We were hitting for almost a half hour. And I didn't throw it all during that. So my arm, when we went back out, the umpire I threw one pitch and he goes, "All right, three more." I was like, "Oh, this isn't good." And that's kind of when it started going downhill.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like as a pitcher, always have like a love-hate relationship with long innings because like obviously you
Mhm.
like it because you're getting a big lead. You're like, all right, I don't have to stress as much. But then you're like, oh shit, I haven't thrown in, like you said, like a half an hour, and then you
Yeah,
go out there and you feel super rusty. It's a weird feeling.
yeah, bittersweet.
Do you have any like techniques or anything you do to counteract this?
Like what, the tired or the not throwing for 30 minutes?
Not throwing for, well, like I guess
I mean,
back,
not throwing for 30 minutes. You
yeah.
just ask someone, hey, can I just play catch just to get the arm loose again?
Okay, so you
Um,
don't do like any sort of like sajka or bands or the blade
uh,
during games.
no, no, not during. No, very rare. Because the blade is more of a recovery thing. Bands is definitely a recovery, like a stretch and recovery to gain mobility back. The Theragun, I try not to use it, especially if I feel okay, which I was feeling pretty good. Um, because then it's like, okay, now I'm like working on the muscle and like loosening up, and now your arm feels extremely too loose. Because I kind of like having that tight feeling a little bit, at least for me, because I feel like I can get more out of my arm. And so like when I throw, like when I play catch, I like warm up enough to where it's like I'm not fully warm, but like just about there. So like right when the game starts, I feel 100% warm.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I can
I mean,
imagine. Go.
What's up?
Nothing.
what?
What was it like? What was the adjustment like going from pitching in college ball, where it's a lot more structured, to pitching in a an adult men's league?
I mean, if I'm being honest, like I feel like being a pitcher, you kind of have to be able to go with the flow.
Yeah.
Um, like I mean, like yeah, there's structure to it. Like in college, like for us, we had a pitch clock, like 20-second pitch clock. But like for me, like that's just kind of how I pitch now, where it's like, okay, I just want to get through this, keep the tempo. At least for this, like structure wise, I mean, like I feel like what's helped me is that like the last few years I've been a reliever, so just being ready to go at any moment and not having like a particular like I have to do my plyo balls, I have to do my long toss before I throw and just get the ball and go. Um, but honestly, I didn't really feel that much of an adjustment. It just felt like another day, just kind of hang out, have fun. I mean, I feel like I'm a different person when I'm warming up for the game. Um, and I've noticed for myself, like it's just as long as I can have fun while playing and like smile, laugh, joke around, it's gonna be a good day. So really, nothing changes in between, at
Yeah, that
least for the
makes sense.
mindset and everything.
Like once you're out there, it's just another day playing baseball. I get that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not throwing as many bullpens as I was, but I mean, would I like to? Yes, but you know what? I got other things I got to do. So
All right, so kind of just switching gears here. Do you have like a specific recovery program or something you like a routine you do after you pitch?
so after I pitch, let's see. Normally I'll do like bands afterwards because it's all about getting back the range of motion again after you pitch. So I'll do some like my whole set of bands again and like re-stretch out. Usually I'll do that like when I get home. Um, and then drink a lot of water, 100%. Roll out before I go to bed, wake up in the morning, and that's usually I feel okay. I'm one of those people where it's like I feel it on the second day. Um, the
You
second
guys
day after
get a
throwing.
notification?
So,
Bruh. I just got a notification saying this meeting will end in 10 minutes because I don't have like Zoom Pro or something like that.
Oh, I
I
see
see
it.
that too.
We can switch over to mine.
Okay.
I'm back on my
all
Mac.
right,
We can switch over later. But yeah,
all right. So let's see. After that, the next day, I mean, I have a cupping set. I have my stim unit, which I was actually about to do before this. Um, I have two different kinds of foam rollers, a body blade. I'll take a hot bath usually and just kind of massage out anything that's like sore, stiff, and then throw the next day. That's the big one. Because if you throw the next day, even if it's like 15, 20 feet, you're still getting blood circulating. And then the day after, I'll try and do like a 20-minute run, just kind of as a flush and just kind of get all the lactic acid moving and everything. So, because if you don't, then you're just going to stiffen up through the week.
I'll have to try that. It's like
Definitely
usually
helps.
after I throw like a lot, I just shut down for like 2 days and then I have
Yeah.
to rebuild everything.
Yeah, so that's why because you already have the muscles for throwing and everything. So if you're able to just kind of move it and keep moving it and keep moving and getting that range of motion more and more. And I'm a big believer in weightlifting after throwing. So usually like the next day I'll do like a heavy leg day and a lot of like weighted arm recovery, which is like either it's like inner rotations, like stuff like this, like dumbbell bench just to kind of like re-strengthen it because all you're doing is when you're throwing, you're tearing the muscle, so you just got to rebuild it back up.
I see.
Like this? Am I doing it right?
I don't even know what you're trying to do, bro.
I use this. I use Chinese secret sauce right there.
What is that, Tiger Mom?
No, bro. I'll show it to you at this weekend. Once you catch a whiff of it, it's like, whew.
Is it like smelling salts almost? Like
No, bro. It's like it's secret sauce, bro. Trust me. I'll put it on your arm and it'll start
what
burning.
does it what does it do? Yeah, so it's like Tiger Bomb then.
No,
No, it's like burns.
it's like better than Tyra. It's like
It like inflames your arm or like
Oh, dude, I would
your
love
muscles.
that. I love stuff like that. I've done like
Yeah.
floss wrapping. You ever
Uh-huh.
tried that? Have you done that?
I haven't.
I love it.
Oh, flossing is great. So you just take this little like strap
Like
and you wrap it up
flossing?
on your
I
arm.
know
It's called
floss.
flossing.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
I'm flossing.
Wow, bro. No, you take
Bro.
this little like wrap and you wrap it around your arm, and then like you
Uh-huh.
do like push-ups, curls, and all it does is it takes all the blood out of your arm. And then when you unwrap it, all the blood rushes back in. So it feels like you have a whole new arm.
Gee.
I'm flossing, boy. I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
Oh my God.
All right, here's the best way I can describe this for you, Larry, in simple little kid terms. You know when you take a little string and you wrap it up on your finger until your finger turns white?
Oh, like to cover up a boo-boo.
What are you talking about?
What? You said cover up the string.
No. Like you just like cut off the circulation on like your finger.
Oh,
Your
yeah?
finger goes like numb.
You like that?
So imagine doing that on your entire arm.
You're weird, bro. What? You don't want to feel your arm or something?
No, and you take it off afterwards and you feel like you have a whole new arm.
Or your arm's
Because it
dead.
flushes out all the blood.
Or your arm's just dead.
Pretty much.
How'd you
Yeah.
how'd you learn about that?
Floss wrapping, I've had teammates that just do it.
That's
You just kind of
crazy. I've
learn
never
from
heard of
everything.
that.
Yeah, so that's actually something I'm looking at getting for like the next few weeks because it's honestly I love just like weird things. Like to me, like stim units, like not everyone likes it, but for me it doesn't work for everybody. But for me, I like it because it forces my muscles to move and everything. Cupping, I mean, not a lot of people do that. I do a lot of scraping, which that hurts.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, anything to try and get all the lactic acid out as fast as I can so I can throw. I mean, and feel normal again. It's just one of those things where it's like it hurts now and it hurts really bad, but at the end of the day, when you're done, it's gonna feel amazing.
Well, okay. So like if you weren't a pitcher, what would you play? What position?
Yeah, coach.
No. Let's see. I mean, I was always a first baseman. That's just something I've always done because I'm just abnormally tall, I guess. But not like Ryan. Ryan is tall. That's truly tall. But I mean, I would love to play third if I could. I feel like
Hey,
that's always a fun one.
hey, show the people your third base club.
It's in my car, bro. It's in my car.
They serve it at IHOP. That fucking
Yeah, the pancake.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got one of those
I had-
flat ones?
Oh my gosh, I broke it in terribly. I had like a week to break it in, and it was just like anything I can do to just bend it. And then I just never played third in high school because I throw 120 pitches and call it a day.
Jeez.
So no, I'd love to play third. I mean, if I was actually fast outfield. I mean, we saw in the scrimmage how that went for me, and that was terrible.
Yeah, we got some
Dropped the
clips of
ball
that.
and threw a guy out. Routine
Turned
pop
into
it, two-handed and everything.
It
Dropped
turned
it.
into a fielder's choice from right field.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
remember that the
when I was
scrimmage?
pitching, it was runner on first, and
Dropped the fly
then
ball. I was camped under it, dropped it, and threw the guy out at second.
Hey,
Oh,
it works.
Hey, same job. Same job. What would y'all play if y'all weren't your same positions? I know, Kevin, you're utility, so whatever. But Larry and Justin,
damn.
I mean, he plays everything. I mean, he's learning how to play catcher. He pitches. He could play first base if he really wanted to. He's played outfield. He gunned a guy out during the scrimmage. So, I mean, I don't really know what's left. I mean, like, game changer person, I don't know.
What would I play? I would probably be a second baseman, middle infield. I've always been a middle. Well, actually, I played outfield throughout travel ball up till 13, and then at 14 I started playing infield, and then I caught, and then I hated catching because of pitchers who just kept spiking fastballs, throwing 80 miles per hour. So I quit for a bit. I became a middle infielder for like a year, and I came back to catching because of the Muffins. And ever since then, man, I love catching. But if I would go back, I'd be a second baseman.
You
Thought you
know,
would have been a left-handed pitcher.
I was just about to say, I'm genuinely
Yeah.
surprised you don't want to say pitching.
I can't do that. I'd scare a lot of people. They might not let me play. I throw gas, man. You guys, Jacob, we were doing live ABs. Dude cannot even get a hit off.
It was so slow.
It was so fast.
So slow.
So fast.
Like, normally 75 looks fast to me because I haven't hit in 5 years, but, like, this looks slow.
I know, and that's his way of saying it looked fast.
All right, what about you, Justin?
I mean, I feel like the easy thing would be for me to say outfield, but like I played outfield on the Muffins this year. So I used to play first base a lot growing up. So I don't know, going back to first base. Haven't done that in a long time though. I got told my freshman year of high school that I was too short to play first base, so didn't really have the chance. But I found my first baseman glove finally. So
But you're
maybe
left-handed, right?
I am left-handed, yeah.
Should I play first base too? Shit. Not hurt my arm.
Do you ever wish that you threw right-handed?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Dude, I wish
Never.
I was left-handed.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
gosh.
so cool.
Dude, if
I
I was
think-
throwing 83, 84 as a left-handed pitcher, I'd have been Division One.
Facts. That is facts. It's
Sure.
crazy to think that if you throw left-handed and you're throwing like 83, 84, you're getting equally as much like
That's
what's
You're
the-
getting more. No, you're getting more.
yeah, like coaches see you equivalent to like a right-handed pitcher throwing 90.
Yeah.
Because of that tail, man.
Okay, but
Even
that's only for
90 now is
pitching
like the new
though.
average.
Yeah, pitching. But I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
if you're not gonna pitch as a lefty, like look, wait, what was I even saying?
You were
You're
talking
saying if you're a lefty and you don't pitch and then
Yeah,
you
if you're
cut
left,
out.
yeah, okay, thank you. If you're lefty and you don't pitch, it's like, what can you play besides first base? Outfield? Maybe it's just
Yep.
feels like kind of like I couldn't like I'm just standing out there.
Wasn't there one kid at the trial that was left-handed and said he plays second base?
Hey, I was sick, man.
That's wild.
I was like, how?
It's not like if you're a lefty, you can't even play the infield, right? It's like saying
Technically, you can.
you can, but like how, you don't see that. Just like a lefty catcher, like you don't see that. I guess I'm just biased because all the positions I like playing are the positions I play. Normally lefties don't play, but I was playing lefty in the outfield with my lefty glove. It was kind of fun. If you ever try to run on me, likely is you'll get gunned out. I'll throw one on for that.
Yeah, so that was just my question because you said
Well,
there's
what are
no
you?
way.
Would you rather play lefty, Kevin?
No,
No, I
I wouldn't choose to play lefty. That's the thing. I mean, like Larry said, it could be bias, right? Because pitching has never been like my primary, right? And it's always been middle infield or honestly even outfield. And I just feel like righty, you have more versatility and you could play whatever you want, right? You could play first base as a righty, but lefty it feels a lot more restricted. And I'm not saying like you can't play it, right? I'm sure there are some players that could play infield left-handed, like
Mhm.
shortstop left, but it's not very conventional. And just feel like from a general standpoint, it's mostly righties, and that's kind of the position I play. So that's why I feel like I wouldn't convert to a lefty.
It's fair.
Are you guys superstitious?
Used to be very.
Isn't that a pitching thing too? Normally pitchers are like extra superstitious. Like warm
Yeah.
warm-up routine. Oh yeah, just yeah.
No,
Oh
not
shit.
even that.
Man, I'm stuck in a car full of pitchers.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
you
not
are.
even that, but like, say you're throwing like a no-hitter or a perfect game, and someone calls it out in the dugout. Does that piss
Oh,
you
you
off?
don't do that. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Don't even talk to me.
That's just an unwritten rule. I
Unwritten
don't even
rule.
know if that's superstition. You just don't do it.
Name me some pitching unwritten rules. That one. What else?
Um,
What are some unwritten rules?
let's see.
It's like if someone from the other team purposely hits one of your guys, you gotta hit one of their guys.
Honestly, I think I've only done that once.
No, this dude Jacob comes up to me before the game. Or the game comes he goes in a serious voice. He goes, "Dude, we're gonna set off the tone. First pitch, going at the dude's head. Or did you say dome? Go right at his head." And I looked at him, and then I chuckled a bit. I was like, "This guy." And then it was silence. I look back up, and he's looking at me like this. I'm like, "Bro, you're serious?" He goes, "No, no, no."
No, I think
I was
I've only
about
hit
to
one
ask.
guy on purpose.
What? Who?
Yeah, I hit one guy in high school.
Oh, high school.
At I think Summit Prep. No, D-Tech. D-Tech. Yeah, I hit him on purpose because he sent up one of my friends to prom, like literally like the night before
Oh my
the
God.
prom.
What?
Yeah. So I
Oh my
drilled him in the
God.
back, and then later in the game he came back up, and I ended up hitting him again. So I hit him twice in the same game, and I didn't mean to hit him the second time. Just kind of happened.
Jesus. This guy. But I also hear in pitching, it's really big on rhythm. Because I'm not a pitcher. In high school,
Oh yeah.
rhythm was so important. It's like airs, long innings, anytime. It's just like once my rhythm was messed up, like I couldn't find it.
Well, like
Tell me like through you guys, like you explain to me like what is rhythm to you guys? That was
I
good.
mean, for me, like rhythm was very important because like I have times where it's like you have that long inning where you have three errors in an inning. Like I was always that pitcher that had that happen to them. So mentally, you start thinking to yourself like, "Oh, I have to do everything myself." And for me, I realized in junior college that I am mostly a contact pitcher, um, and a lot of weak contact. I mean, if we look at the game last week, a lot of my like balls put in play weren't hit particularly hard,
Mhm.
except for maybe two balls, the double and the first single of the game for them.
Yeah.
But like for me, then it's like you get an error, and then it's like another error. Then you're just kind of like, I have to pitch for the strikeout, and so you start throwing differently, and then you get more frustrated, and then it kind of gets in your head, and your mechanics go whack. You start flying open.
Mhm.
I think rhythm is mostly just like feeling a tone and just kind of like not being able to break it. Your focus is all there mentally, and everything just feels right.
Yeah. What about you, Justin? Because
You're also a really big pitcher contact. Like you pitch for contact, a lot of ground balls. And Jake, by the way, Justin threw a lot in the spring, and his ground ball percentage was definitely, I would argue, the highest in the league.
Yeah,
About 90% of his balls hit were on the ground. So
for
like,
sure.
how does that feel when you feel like I'm sure you guys have that feeling where when you guys are pitching, you're just like, oh shit, like what if my defense doesn't have my back right now? Or like you feel like your defense is not on the same page as you. Like, what's going through your head? How are you gonna get yourself out of it?
For me, I'm just always trying to hit my spots. I think my biggest thing is to not walk anyone because that's something that I struggled with a lot growing up was um trying or thinking too much like about not walking someone or like I don't I don't know, trying to make sure that they're not hitting it. Because back in the day I used to throw a little harder than I do now, so I would get more strikeouts. Um, so now I don't know. I just feel like if I'm hitting my spots and I'm catching the corners and keeping it low, then I'm in a good spot. And then also just trying not to get too riled up or anything or getting upset if things aren't going to plan. Like if we're playing on a field that has less than ideal conditions and the ball's dying in the grass, like, or if someone doesn't make a play, they bobble it, they don't turn a double play when maybe they should. Just really trying to let go of things that are out of my control and try and like look back and reflect, like, okay, yeah, he put it in play, he's on base, but that's a good pitch. Like, that's a play that in normal circumstances should get made. And if I keep doing that, those plays are gonna get made. So I don't know. I'm just trying to think positively and hitting my spots and just having faith no matter what that my teammates will back me up because I know I'm not gonna strike out a ton of players. Like I don't have that velocity and there's um, a lot of players in this league that are good at making contact. So just trying to focus on my strengths too and not try to do anything that I'm not.
That's real. What about you, 8-way Kev?
No, I agree with Justin. Growing up, I haven't always played on winning teams. And so sometimes when, your team kind of lets you down, it's tough. Because, like, I remember I was 13 or 14. I played on this San Francisco Youth Baseball League team. They were called the Hammerheads, right? Dude, it was just me and Larry the whole time. That was it. I would pitch to him, and then if the ball was put in play, it was a it was a 50-50. Like they either make the play or they don't. Right? And so I learned to ignore all the errors and just do my job. Like as long as I do my part, I don't get mad at myself. Right? And like you said, you hate walks. You hate it when you don't hit your spot and walk people. I agree. I hate it when I walk people because one, it messes up the rhythm for the defense, right? And it also prolongs the game. So I try to always hit my spot, limit the walks. And I mean, there are some times where I just feel like hooking the shit out of the ball, trying go as hard as I can. But the moment I walk someone, I force myself to reset.
Strong. I actually have two questions. Before I forget this, I'm likely gonna forget this because I feel like I'm forgetting it right now. First of all, what is like the most emotion you've ever showed? I'm an emotional ass guy, and I don't even pitch. I show my emotions a lot on the field. I try to work on that, but like, what's the most you guys showed? One, and two, I also don't understand. Like back on that, like walking people, especially with airs, like can you really blame the pitcher because you are like really messing with their rhythm when these errors happen? One and two, I noticed this so many times in the majors where guys will make errors and then they'll switch the pitcher out for it, and it just makes me think: is it because the pitcher's tired, or are you saying it's the pitcher's fault? Because like half of the time, like it doesn't even make sense. Even today, in this on what is it? Today's the 15th of October. The Guardians are playing. Friggin' shortstop of the Guardians makes air in the infield, and then they end up switching Beebe out in like the second inning or like third inning. It's just kind of like I don't understand that. Maybe you guys pitchers have an answer to that. I don't understand that.
I feel like it's all about leverage and trying to get the ideal matchup, especially in the playoffs. Um, you'll notice that pitchers have typically a lot shorter of a leash. So maybe in that specific situation, I don't know that much about the pitcher who was in today for the Guardians. Maybe he's not like
Who's
a
our
high
number one?
strikeouts guy.
Who's our
He's
number one pitcher?
okay.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I'm sure there's some justification to it. Like if you're trying to go like lefty on lefty matchup and you really feel the need to make that change because you feel like the tides are turning. Um, but yeah, I think it just depends on the situation. As a pitcher, I try not to take offense to anything. Just know that it's all a part of the game. I don't think it's necessarily like punishing the pitcher for it.
Yeah, I just feel bad for pitchers when that happens. It's kind of like they did their job, but like they're paying the price for it.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like that, but then like at the same time, kind of like what Justin said, it's kind of a matchup thing, and at this point, I mean, what the Yankees were up in the series 1-0,
Yeah,
so that means that if they keep him in, and it was I think when they pulled him, it was runners on second and third, so it's more of you're trying to do damage control, so you're trying not to let the game get out of hand. I mean, they already have clearly have shown that they had an approach against him
mm-hmm.
and it was working. I mean, to score 3 runs in 2 innings, that's in a playoff and it's your A's. Clearly, something's not right there. So get them out as soon as you can and try and keep them to 3 runs. So it's not necessarily like the pitcher's fault. It's just, hey, just didn't have it that day. And hopefully the next guy up can perform. I mean, emotions wise, I know that was the other question, right?
Yeah.
Like for me, like the most I'll show is like if I have like if you looked at me like, or if you look back at the video, like the only time I showed emotion was when I had that, the bases loaded strikeout. To me, like I'm fine with stuff like that, but people that like, oh, like start barking at each other, like as a pitcher, like at the other team and all that stuff. To me, it's just like just
Trevor Bauer.
I was just about to say, if you sword someone, are you gonna do the sword celebration?
no,
He doesn't ride a wave.
no,
Big rates his own waves.
yeah, exactly.
What's your celebration? Hit me a celebration real quick.
Yeah, I don't really have a celebration, if being honest. Usually, I'll just smack my glove and just that's about it.
We need to come up with them.
Yeah.
What for all you guys?
We should do the Titanic. You just run out to me and you just jump up and I'll catch you.
Oh,
And I'll carry you back into the dugout. I think that'd be pretty dope. I'm gonna be 100% real.
that would actually be pretty sick.
Oh my God.
But you go do that with someone else, not me, bro.
Or we can do the dirty dancing and I'll jump up and you can hold me.
Can you?
Oh.
Hi. You demonstrate?
I mean, I need another person here.
Imaginary.
It's the one where you hold me above your head.
Hold you above my head,
Yeah,
bro.
so I run at you, I jump, and then you
How
pick
about
me up. Yeah, and you hold me up.
Yeah, you got this.
Yeah, you got it.
Pancake.
Yeah, I don't think I got that one. Let's move forward. We're sidetracking.
Okay, hold on. This thing. This right here.
Oh my God.
Bro, I'm dying. I'm dying.
There's no way. It's all arm strength.
I don't have that type of. But if we had like a walk-up song, what would you guys' walk-up song be? Justin, I saw that. We'll let you answer first. Seemed like you had.
No, I was gonna say I'm gonna pass on this. I don't know. I don't listen to a ton of music. I'm mostly like when I'm going to work, I'm listening to KMBR.
You know what? I
Circle
can
back with me on that.
That's a good one.
I also don't listen to that much music.
I mean, mine last year was California Girls. I let my teammates choose, and that's what they chose for me.
Are you gonna run it? Are you gonna use that one again?
I'd use it again. It was fun.
Wait, what was this for? Nebraska?
Yeah, but yeah.
Oh,
And
so
then the 2 years prior, I had what was it? I remember the first one, but then I had New Level by ASAP Ferg.
you know what it is? Next game, we should record like a TikTok on like a One Direction song or something.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'll actually plan that. Coming soon. Coming soon.
Oh
We'll
my.
get some people onto that. Coming soon. But do you guys remember? Well, you remember is the chants when we were younger. Those chants you're about to hit. Justin, did you have those? They're just like, "Oh, hey, Superman with the pen in his hands," or something like
Oh
that.
my gosh, the softball chant.
I've
That's
thought of busting out some of those little league
walk
chants
song. You
just
have
randomly.
that? Oh,
Just
that's
like
song.
the one that like the little league chant that sticks in my head is just like that one is like GOODEYE, good eye, great eye,
Oh,
woo wee. I thought of busting that out randomly just to see what people would think,
Uh,
but never got around to it.
I need that as like I need that like the Superman one as a walk-up song. And then every time I take a ball, you guys need to sing that to me.
whole group of grown men
Yes,
singing
sir.
the
The
best.
We're already named the Muffins. Like, how much more? Like,
Oh my
Hey, what are you trying to say?
I didn't say
God.
nothing, bro. I didn't say nothing. Trust me, I've gotten a bunch of like crap about it, and I'm like, hey, we'll still kick your ass. It's all good.
I like it. I like it. Well, we're coming towards the end of the episode. I do have a really off-topic question. Do you guys have anything else to add before I get to that?
Sleep.
What? Dead silence, bro. Yeah, we're talking the whole time. All of a sudden, you guys just want to be quiet.
Well, because you're asking us if we have any questions. So I mean, like, I'm trying to
Hey,
think
no.
about it.
You guys can say no. But
No.
MLB The Show. Are you guys all familiar with the game?
Yep.
Of course.
What do you guys think your overall rating would be?
Wait, what are we comparing it to? Like MLB level or like men's league?
Men's league. Men's league. And we're gonna get this confirmed by everybody else too.
D1, D2, D3?
Men's league.
The whole thing?
Mhm.
Well, I guess it's not like completely fair because like Jake and Justin haven't seen
Well, then,
all the
well, I feel
levels.
like for me, because
This is
like
true.
if I'm new, like, and that's how I know like MLB Show does it, I can't be higher than a silver.
Hmm?
Mm-hmm. If
Wait,
you're new and you
what?
get put into the game, you can't be higher than a silver. So I would give myself like maybe like a 75 because that's usually kind of their base of like we don't really know what you can do.
Oh, Jakey, you're so humble.
I was gonna say the same thing, like mid 70s, just as a reliever. I feel like mid 70s in MLB The Show is pretty solid. Like there's plenty
That's what
of
you want
lefty
for like BR.
relievers. What's up?
That's what you want for BR, the Battle Royale.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
exactly.
Bro, we're just talking about rating right here. Battle Royale, what are we playing? Clash of Clans?
No.
No, that's in Diamond Dynasty.
Larry doesn't play Diamond
You don't
Dynasty.
play online?
No, I play MLB The Show 2020. I'm
What?
not so funny
Oh,
for
you're way
2024.
behind.
Yeah. But like, why are we being so humble right here? We're talking about the MLB, the Muffins.
What would your rating be in the men's league compared to other men's league players?
99.
1-0. No, I'm not. Honestly, I don't know.
Would you be a diamond?
I feel like the two of you would have to be a diamond.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think
At
you could be,
least
Larry.
gold.
All stars. Didn't one of you guys win the MVP?
No, we didn't. Some dude from Stealth did. There's some guy named Pubill or something like that.
But you won the year before, right, Kevin?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
so you
the
got
Former
it.
MVP.
You got to be a
Larry, I
diamond.
can maybe see a bronze.
Jake, I
Common card.
cardboard.
All right, what would like what are your attributes?
My discipline is 0.
Yep. All right.
Jake's speed would be 99.
100%.
With a couple pit stops at first and second base.
By the way, can I just say, Kevin, screw you because I saw that message in the group chat with the 22-second double. That was messed up, bro. Like, that was uncalled for.
22, that was pretty fast.
Hey, you did a job. All I cared about was the runs.
Yeah. That's all you care about. All
At
right.
home to second speed though.
Still got there.
It's a hit. What pitcher would you guys want a homer against?
What pitch or pitcher?
Pitcher.
Current or former or both?
Any.
Bob Gibson.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Are you talking about men's league or in the
Anybody.
MLB or in general?
Anybody.
Yeah, Bob Gibson.
Okay. I beat him in MLB show.
So proud of you.
Homer off in MLB show. I would say just say Blake Snell, man. I feel like I get a lot, or Trevor Bauer. I feel like I get a lot of hype around that. They're both like hella good pitchers too. I feel like if I did, I'd be thinking I have a fat wiener for the rest of my life.
Oh my god.
My bad.
Oh my god. What about you, Justin?
I'm going Tim Lincecum. That was my favorite player
Ooh.
growing up.
Oh, that's a good one.
Good one.
Yeah, but I guess if current, I'd probably go Shohei. Just biggest name in baseball.
A better name than Larry's.
This guy. All right. Oh, hey, let's name before we go. Last name. Let's all name some players that we forgot about. Tim Lincecum.
Here's
Dude, I'll be here all night.
I haven't heard that name in so long.
What name?
oh,
Tim Lincecum.
Oh yeah.
I heard that. Oh, I got a good one. Ryan Bola song.
Oh,
Matt
Bogey.
Cain.
Got me into those necklaces. I still have mine from 10U.
Anyone remember Emmanuel Burris?
I do. I was literally thinking of that name. I took an art class in high school and we had to draw we had to do some random drawing assignment and I did a drawing of him of it was like of something that's means something to you. So I did like the Giants and then I had to choose a player, so I randomly chose him. I don't know why.
You still have the photo?
This is random.
I think it's in my garage somewhere. I'll have to look for it.
Oh shit.
It was called like a stippling drawing, so it's just like made out of a bunch of dots.
Mhm.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, I'll have to find it. I don't think it was any good, but
We'll have to see that.
That's sick. Well, are we good here? Does anyone else have anything to say?
I guess that concludes our episode.
Justin or Kevin, do the chair spin.
it's Kevin this time. I did it last time.
I am standing, but I can spin.
That wasn't even a spin, bruh.
You see that spin? I want that like Mike.
Dude, I have a wire on.
Let me
Take the
get
wire
I
off.
can-
let me get a thanks for watching, guys.
How about you do it? You
No,
show me how to do it.
I did the intro.
I jump up. All right. Thanks.
There we go.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Special thank you to our guest, Jacob. And as always, it's been awesome talking with my fellow co-hosts. I'll catch you guys next week.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
All right.
Stay big, boys.